This video tutorial is for step 5, building an outline. Step 5, building an outline. So you've already made a thesis statement at this point. You should have it written right up here. If you watched the last video, I wrote a thesis statement on the First Amendment. I'm just going to use that. Again, your outline should be your topic. This is just to show you what I'm looking for, okay? If your First Amendment is your topic, feel free to use what I'm using in class, but again, please make it your own. All right, so that being said, we're going to build an outline, but we're going to use the information we already started with, right? So I'm going to go back up here and be like, oh, reason 1 is freedom of speech. Let's copy and paste. And see this yellow? We're going to make sure that everything that's freedom of speech is highlighted in yellow down here. So introduction. So I'm going to start basically copying this, right? So introduction. That doesn't need to be yellow. I got ahead of myself. Let's do this though. None. Introduction. Background information. I'm going to come back to this in a second. Thesis. And then reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. Let's copy reason 2, freedom of religion, and reason 3 is freedom to assemble. Whoops. Forgive me. I have weird brain right now. Okay. So now reason 1, let's do yellow. This is to kind of keep it in your head. I think this is very helpful when you're organizing writing. For this assignment, I highly encourage it. As you get better and better at writing essays, you can change it to whatever you want. All right. So now our introduction. I want you to kind of fill this in a little bit. So let's put our thesis in here. So remember we wrote that. You're taking your own, obviously. So you should already have a thesis. If you do not, please go back and do that step first, okay? Background info. So this one, you're going to need to fill in. So you might fill in date it was introduced, who did it. Now, you're not writing date in which it was introduced. You're writing the actual date here. You're writing actually who was involved here. So I might just take it out. I'm going to put write the details you discovered. So all the background information that you've already done, that should go here. So you're going to take the information that you filled out here, and you're going to put it together into one paragraph. Hopefully you can copy and paste some of that, but basically you're telling us that background information becomes your introductory paragraph. You're saying my topic started this date, so-and-so was behind it. These are some important elements about it. This is where it happened. This is where they were born, stuff like that. And then at the end of your introductory paragraph goes your thesis. So it's pretty cool. So once you can plug that in here. Yeah, if you want to put the whole introductory paragraph here, you can, but really, this is a place to build your outline. I should probably tell you what an outline is. An outline is an organizational method to build your essay. So when you go to write your essay, you simply look at this outline and it has all the details that you've stored and you plug it in, you start writing. Okay, so now we have this, right? So we started here. Now let's go to body paragraph 2. Body paragraph 1, I'm sorry. As you can see, it's all yellow with reason 1. So body paragraph 1 is going to be about freedom of speech. For our reason, or for our purposes, let's highlight this in yellow. Now, what your outline here is going to be, if you look to the left, the body thing I've built you're going to tell us why freedom of speech has impacted our society. So you're going to introduce that with the topic sentence, which is kind of like a claim. Topic sentence of the body paragraph is really similar to a claim. You would say, freedom of speech has impacted society by. Now you're going to input it there. This should come from your research. Is impacted society by giving people the right to express their concerns with the government, giving people the right to voice an opinion about topics, that kind of thing. So you're going to put that here. So whatever your paragraph's going to be about, this is your claim or your topic sentence. They're both the same thing. They just have different names, right? And then just like a CER. So let me put, this is kind of like a CER, right? Now you need evidence. So you're going to go to your writing and you're going to put a quote here. Quote, evidence. Remember your pat period, because if you put that all there, it's there for you. It's already ready to go. And then how or why reason one impacts society. So you have that claim. You're going to say freedom of speech is impacted society by, you have this evidence. And then just like your reasoning, you're saying this is why that matters. This matters because this shows that without this, society would be this illustrates. If you need sentence starters, remember I have also those posted in Google Classroom, so feel free to use those. At this point, this is kind of like a CR, so that should be something that you're used to, right? So freedom of religion is your second one. Again, if your topic is the First Amendment, if it is not, remember it should be your topic here. You're going to do the same thing with body paragraph 2. Claim, evidence, reasoning. So body paragraph 2 is what? Yes, freedom of religion. Then we go down to body paragraph 3. It's reason 3. Let's go up here. Oh, freedom to assemble. Claim, evidence, reasoning. Now in your conclusion for your outline, you're doing a rewritten thesis. What does that mean? It means you're taking this thesis that you have up here and you're kind of rewriting it. So you want it to be impactful. You want to say something different. I'm going to put it here for myself and I'm going to say, oh, okay, this is what we wrote. The First Amendment has impacted society by providing people with the freedom of speech, the right to choose their religion, and the ability to assemble and protest. So what you're going to do is kind of rewrite it so you're still making your point, but you don't want to be redundant. You want to keep the reader engaged. You want to prove your point. So this is where you can kind of play with your words a little bit. So you might write something like the ability to speak. Let's see. Instead of speak freely, to what if we said like stand up for what's right? That would be another way to say it, right? To voice. Oh, what about to voice opinions? Practice any religion and to assemble and protest, to protest against injustice. Ooh, that's good. The ability to voice opinions, practice any religion, and protest against injustice is what makes the First Amendment the most valuable part of the Bill of Rights. I'm going to leave that there. Play with it. Try to figure out what sounds right to you. Try to figure out what sounds good. Like, why is this important? Search inside your research to discover why you think your topic has impacted us and make your last thing in your conclusion hard hitting, right? Like, why does this matter? Get a little passionate about it. Remember to do not first person. So no I's, we's, ours. So you realize how I said voice, practice, protest. I didn't talk about ours. All right. I hope this helps. Go out, write your outline. Feel free to put in evidence here if needed. It's not, sorry about that voice in the background. This is not your rough draft. This is an outline. So it shouldn't be 17 pages long. It should kind of have some notes so that when you go to write, you know exactly how your essay is going to be organized. All right. Have fun with it. And I can't wait to read what you're writing.